Hey guys, so today's was an upper heavy day, 80%. So here we're doing bench 5x5. Here as you can see, I'm working on the bench right now, and this is one of my weakest big three lifts, and I'm still working on my form and technique for this exercise just to really find my groove and feel comfortable. So every time I go in, I'm really trying to just work on technique, trying to find that comfortable spot. So that's something I need to work on, because chest is one of my lagging parts, but it's also one of my favorite parts to work out. Here you see my buddy H working on the bench as well, and you know, just like me, he has shoulder injury, shoulder problems. However, he's been able to get pushed through the bench, and as he's getting stronger and he's able to bench more without feeling any pains. So that's always a good thing when you're able to do it without any pain. Next, we're doing rows. For these exercises, for any row movements, you want to make sure you get the full stretch and the full contraction, and you want to make sure you're driving your elbows back and squeezing with your back. You know, a lot of times people are pulling with their biceps or the lower back sometimes. So you want to really feel that mind-muscle connection and squeeze with your back. And that's what really helps you build a bigger back. Next, we have supersets, shoulder press, and unilateral pull downs. So here we're working with 65, and I'm usually pretty toast when coming to these. So right after the shoulder press, we go straight into the lat pull down to really help us utilize to keep that pump for the front delts and the rear lats. For these lat pull downs, you want to make sure, like any lat pull downs, you want to make sure you're really contracting your lats, and you want to really go for that full stretch to really feel it pull at the top, and you know, make sure you're cueing yourself to continue pulling with your lats and driving your elbows back to really focus on the squeeze. And this is another one of those exercises where you really have to focus on the mind-muscle connection, because it's very easily to use your other body parts to get things going with the swinging. And when you start swinging your full body to pull it down, you're not really contracting your lats. So that's why some people, when they do it, they can go much heavier weights. However, their lat development isn't as great. Here's my brother H doing the shoulder dumbbell press, and he's pushing 70s here, and I think we were both kind of surprised that he was able to do them and felt good, because he's always had bad shoulders, and it was just such a good day to see him able to push himself without really feeling any pain on his shoulders. You know, here this is one of his first 2 times doing these movements, and we, after watching these videos, you know, we told him like he should be flaring his lats a little bit more to kind of utilize that full lat pull down, like, you know, because when you kind of close it, sometimes you're using more of your arm, as you can see. So that's something that he needs to go back and work on, and just like how I gotta work on my chest, you know, that's just something that we have to practice cueing ourselves on. So that next we have upright rows. Here I am doing 105 pounds, and we try to go between anywhere from 8 to 12 reps. And again, by the time I get to this exercise, my body's really taxed.
Life.
Right after the upright rows, we're going right into weighted dips for a superset. And again, we want to go for a nice contraction, anywhere between 8 to 12 reps, just focusing on the squeeze and really pushing it, and just trying to really build on my lagging chest, which is one of my weak body parts. you have H doing his set right here. You know, again, he was doing pretty well today, and this is just something that we both need to continue pushing through and to help develop those rear delts. In the background, you see that stud muffin back there. But yeah, overall it was a great day, and you're gonna see H jump into his set of dips. And again, we wanna focus on the squeeze on the chest, feel the contraction, and also regulate the breathing. You know, make sure you guys are breathing right. And this is our last exercise. This is the gigantic set, where we do 3 movements and we're basically supersetting all 3 movements. Here we have side laterals, and we work in a pyramid scheme kind of way. And again, you know, I noticed that my delts really improved a lot doing this exercise, the supersets. And then go straight to tricep extensions. You know, my tricep extensions has always been pretty strong, pretty decent. However, for some strange reason, it still doesn't transfer to my benching. So that's something I have to really kind of rework on and kind of revamp to kind of help me improve on how to bench more. It's just one of my weakest lifts. And after that, we go straight into bicep curls. And again, you know, just focusing on the squeeze. You know, by the time I usually get to these, it's like I get very vascular and everything's just very, very pumped and full. As you can see, there's only like the first set, and then after this, we still have another 3 sets to go.
Everything changes.
This is H dropping his set right here, and again, by the time we got to the end of the movements, and we were just kind of pretty taxed out, pumped. Our shoulders were full, arms were full, chest was pumped, and everything was just, you know, clicking. Here H is doing tricep extensions. You know, we had to tweak it a little bit because he was telling me he was having elbow pains. But what happened was he was not extending behind his head enough. So that way most of the pressure fell on his elbow, but after we tweaked it, he was doing much better and he felt better. And after this, we just did some flies and we just called it a day. Again, this is going to be a work in progress for myself, H, and whoever that we usually work out with. We're trying to just become the better version of ourselves for the coming summer. Thank you for watching, guys, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks a lot, guys.